Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? This clown's a street I get gas in her, yeah, I'm a player, yeah, she won't fuck with me, yeah, baby, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Payton, and today I'm back with another video. As you all have read by the title, today I'm coming at you guys with this quick and easy tutorial for this beautiful hair that I received from West Kiss Hair. I have previously worked with West Kiss Hair in the past. I actually did a wig review for their curly hair a couple of years ago, and I really did like their hair. So when they reached out to me the second time, I was actually really excited to work with them. I've honestly been having a lot going on today, so honestly, if I don't seem like I'm in the best mood, I'm sorry guys. Every time that I tried to record this review with this unit, I was just having like some complications with my installs in the lace and getting it to look as perfected as I usually like my units to look. But I'm not blaming the company for that. Honestly, I will kind of explain what happened later in the video, but I just want to go ahead and get started with my installation, and then I'm going to come back and tell you guys the specs on this hair and how I like it thus far. And before I get started, please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and make sure you guys hit that bell so that you never miss another video that I post. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right in. Alright, so getting started off with the lace. This is the wig. I did bleach the knots, and on the inside there are 2 combs on the sides, and then there's 1 comb at the back. And I also put the adjustable strap on the tightest setting, and now I'm just going to apply some foundation to the lace before I put the wig on my head. So here's how it looks after I finish applying foundation to the lace, and I'm just gonna put it on my head. to go and drench this hair with some cold water, and I'm gonna do it off camera. So I drenched my hair, and this is what it's looking like right now. I didn't put anything in it. All I'm gonna do now is flatten this out a little bit with my pressing comb. I'm gonna take some of this Re-Nutrient Slick Stick and just put that at the top. And that is basically it. I'm just not gonna put anything in it. I just want to see how it is naturally, but I will be putting something in the hair probably when I'm recording. So for some odd reason my ring light is not working, but I have a feeling that people are gonna ask me how I'm about to do the hairstyle that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be doing a deep swoop side part, and I just reinstalled this unit. So the video that y'all probably just saw was me installing it as a middle part, but yeah, now I'm gonna do the deep side part. So the first thing that I did was section my hair. So I just sectioned off this part. The part is going to start right here, and then I just went straight across the top of my head, and then I parted it from basically ear to ear. To make this easier, I'm just going to put my hair in a ponytail. So this is how much hair I have out right here in the front for the side part. I'm going to just blow dry this section that I sectioned off, and I'm going to make sure that it's straight right here. I'm gonna just go like this so that it stays flat. And literally just brush, brush, brush. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Spray, brush, blow dry. All the way down. So I'm just bobby pinning it here. Now I'm just gonna take out the rest of the hair. So for the hair that's like this, I'm just gonna tuck it, and I just put it like towards the back. And be careful not to get the bang wet, because it will revert. Top, I'm combing it back, and then on the sides, I'm combing it over. And I'm just gonna take my pressing comb and make it flat at the top. So now I'm just gonna do my baby hair. I'm gonna go in with my Eco Styler and a toothbrush. Okay, so here's what it's looking like so far. I did have a little bit of trouble with the baby hair on this side because my unit is balding a little bit. So this is the finished result. I actually really like it. I thought it was gonna look weird because of the different textures, but I think it looks really cute. Once I'm not in my bathroom, because my ring light doesn't work in my bathroom, you guys will be able to see how cute it looks, but still, I think it looks really cute, especially if you like keep the hair behind the ear on this side. So that was it for my installation, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and hop right in and give you all the specs on this hair, and also talk a little bit about the unboxing. So like I said, this hair is from West Kiss Hair. This is their West Kiss curly wave 13x4 lace frontal wig. I got it in 28 inches, 200% density. I believe that's it. So the wig did come, I feel like it was either in FedEx or USPS, but it came really quickly. It came in about 3 days, and when it came, it was in a package. They didn't send a box like most companies do. They just sent the hair straight up in this little burgundy silk bag that says West Kiss on it. It is a drawstring bag, one of my favorites, because I like to put my wigs in here after I take them out. Inside of the bag, the wig came in this bag. It has some labeling on it at the bottom. So they sent some eyelashes as a little goodie. They also sent me some wig caps, which are my fave. And inside the bag as well, they also sent this elastic band, which is an optional feature that you can add to make your wig more secure. But since I installed this wig using glue, I just decided to opt out of putting the elastic band on the unit. But regardless, the wig fits pretty well. So I did get this cap size in the size small, and I do wish that I got a size medium. I usually do wear a cap size small with wigs, but I think this cap was a little bit smaller because I kept finding myself having to pull it forward, and when I did pull it forward, it would kind of keep sliding back. So kind of be wary of that if you're somebody that has a big head. Maybe you want to size up. I do wish that I got a medium, just because that was one of the problems that I was having with my installs and making the wig look as flawless as usual. I'll just go into a quick little spiel about that. And before I even say that, I am not in any way trying to talk bad about the hair company themselves. This is a personal problem that I was having with my installs, because I should have gotten a size up for the cap. Right now, as you all can see, the lace is not as like transparent as it usually is, and that's because the wig cap kept sliding back. So when it was sliding back, then you could kind of see like the residue of like the wig glue and the got2b. I did try like multiple times to even fix it once the wig was already installed in my head. But I've been wearing this hair for like 3 weeks now, and every time that I installed it, I wanted to wait a couple of days, get some pictures in it, and then record my video. But it is like the summertime basically, and this hair is 200% density, 28 inches, and I have hyperhidrosis, so I'm somebody that sweats a lot. And this hair has not really made it much easier for me, and that's, like I was saying, I'm in no way blaming the company for that. Really, I kind of just wish that, like I said, I got a cap size medium, because the cap size small combined with me sweating made the wig slide back, and I just didn't like how my hair looked kind of like on the second and third day of my installs. So I just reinstalled this hair for the 3rd time 2 days ago, and it already kind of got messed up today because it was really hot while I was doing my hair. My hair started to slide back, and when that's really why you can see like the residue in the lace just a little bit more than I prefer. So like I said, I did reinstall this unit 3 different times, and this is a 13x4 lace frontal. So I did install this unit with the middle part, a side part, and then I did the deep swoop side part. I really do like the deep swoop side part the most. I kind of felt like I was taking it back and, you know, trying something different. I don't feel like I've ever seen anybody do like a deep side swoop with curly hair. At first I was a little bit skeptical about it because I thought it would kind of look weird, since this is kind of like straightened and then this is curly. But I've gotten a lot of compliments on this hairstyle, and I've also gotten a lot of compliments on this hair in general. So many people have asked me like where I got this hair from. Most of you all have asked me on Instagram and Snapchat as well, and I've been telling you West Kiss hair, West Kiss hair, West Kiss hair. I really do like this hair and I love it. The only thing is I just wish that I got a cap size medium, because I do use Ghost Bond to install my wigs. So with Ghost Bond, if your wig slides back or your lace lifts, you really have to like clean the entire thing in order for it to look good, and not look like it has like this weird residue where you can see like the difference between, you know, my makeup and the glue. And it sucks because I really do like the hair itself. It's really thick, pretty full. I really don't have anything negative to say about the quality of the hair itself. More so, my only regret is getting a cap size small when I should have got a cap size medium. I just wish that I took better measurement of my head. Like I said, this hair is 28 inches. I will show you guys where it comes down to me. So this is what it looks like. When it's not stretched, it basically comes down to like, I want to say a little bit after my waist. As I was saying, I don't really have many negative things to say about this hair, other than the fact that my cap was too small. Just make sure if you're going to order this wig that you do take correct measurements of your head, or maybe size up if you're a little bit nervous. I am usually a cap size small, which is why I was a little bit confused, but I just assumed that their wig caps probably just run small. I really haven't had any shedding. I haven't had much tangling. This hair is really easy to maintain. So each time that I've installed this unit, I have just put it in 2 braids, wrap the perimeter with the edge scarf, put on another scarf and a bonnet, go to sleep, wake up the next day, drench the hair in water, comb it out with my Denman brush, and then I would just use my Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curly Enhancing Smoothie, which is what I use on most of my curly hair units. And as you all can see, my hair is basically practically dry right now, but this is not the kind of curly hair that dries and gets big. This is the kind of curly hair that just dries and it stays like defined. So I hope you all like this look. If you did, please make sure you guys give this video a big giant thumbs up, or make sure you guys comment down below if you like this look, if you love it, or if you have similar problems like me with hyperhidrosis in the summertime. Hyperhidrosis in the summertime literally just doesn't mix. So the fact that I'm even wearing like long, thick, curly hair and it's hot outside and I have a condition is just not good for me. But yeah, thank you so much to West Kiss Hair. I definitely give this hair a 9 out of 10. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.